Hi, this is the Bratz Boys Club, and I am Jesse, and today I'm going to introduce you to another one of my Bratz Boys. His name is Dylan, and I'm very excited to introduce you to this one in particular because he is a different, very different version of the Dylan we have been shown for most of the Bratz Boys series throughout the years. This is once again a continuation of the StepOff series or collection from 2005. The only thing is, I believe there are two different collections or series for the StepOff brand, and one of them in particular is the 5th anniversary edition StepOff collection or series, which this version of Dylan is part of. I believe there is a regular one from 2005. This one is 2005 as well. But there's a regular collection or series for the StepOff Bratz Boys. And then there's this one for the 5th anniversary edition. They're both 2005. And I believe everything is exactly the same. The Bratz Boy style, the trendy clothing that they have in the box. Everything that comes in the box is exactly the same as you would find either one or the other, the 5th anniversary edition or the regular one. I'm thinking they're both 2005. I'm not really so certain. I'm thinking they are because right now I'm looking at this information on my iPad, and I did a little bit of research just to find out what year and how many versions there are. It looks like there's two. The only year that comes up for the StepOff collection or series is 2005. There is no mention in this information anything regarding a 5th anniversary edition. So I'm thinking that maybe it's the same. It was just maybe repackaged, rebadged, like it usually happens with these. But either way, everything seems to be the same in both series, both collections of the StepOff brand. The only difference is if I had two boxes here with me, you would see a difference in the art of the box. I believe the regular StepOff series or collection boxes have a smaller picture of the Bratz Boy at the bottom of the box, and actually I have one of those. I think I did a video earlier about him, way before all of these Bratz Boys, and he is also a 2005. But aside from that, there is no banner at the left edge of the Bratz Boy box telling you that it's a 5th anniversary edition Bratz Boy. It's just a regular box, and it has a different picture of the Bratz Boy on the side, which happens to maybe be way smaller. And of course, the StepOff letters are also different. They're towards the bottom, I believe. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. But everything in the art of the box is slightly different to what you would have on the 5th anniversary edition box. However, everything else is the same. The Bratz Boys all look the same. They're wearing the same, and other than that, the boxes are the only ones that have a little bit of a difference. But either way, this is the reason why I'm very excited about this particular Bratz version of Dylan from this series, from this collection, is because for the first time we encounter a Dylan that has a different type of hair. Mostly Dylan has a sort of curly, wavy, extremely wavy, curly, more like curly hair. He seems to just have curls all the time. His hair is a very peculiar style. By peculiar, I don't mean different. I mean more like it's not just like the other Bratz Boys. It's always curly, excessively curly, extremely curly. So I was used to seeing Dylan with curly hair. Whatever style, whatever trend we had with Dylan, it was always curly hair. It was always curly hair, excessively curly. Um, and I loved it. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is, a few years ago, when I was looking into the Bratz Boys online and the various different series and collections of them, I sort of looked up a few blogs of a rumor about a version of Dylan that had a different type of hair than the Dylan we've come to know from all of the Bratz Boys line of Bratz Boys dolls. And I really wanted to find him. I wanted to get my hands on this Dylan because I never really knew that such a Dylan existed. And here we are. This is another one of the Bratz Boys that I was sold by this seller online where the website I frequent now for my collectors Bratz Boys dolls. I believe this seller sold me this one in conjunction with Iden, and the other version, StepOff Cameron, that's not the 5th anniversary edition. And this seller, like I said before in my previous video, I don't know, it's a she or he, they are very amazing. They take very well care of their Bratz Boys collections and Bratz Girls. This particular seller, from what they told me, they've got more Bratz Girls dolls, collectibles, because there is no interest for the Bratz Boys apparently, or not as much. And the seller, but I really love the way the seller has the Bratz Boys. I believe I mentioned in my other video that the boxes are very close to mint. There is some wear and tear. They're not completely perfect, but they are the closest I've ever seen to mint condition. I've never seen boxes like these before. There's no dust on them. There is no huge damage. There is still some gloss left over. They are extremely clear, extremely crystal clear. They look so clear you can almost see. You can almost think you just purchased them at the store. It's just amazing. You can compare them to the boxes of the 20th anniversary Cameron that I just bought a few months ago. That's how good they are. And they are just amazing. So I'm so excited. I'm thrilled. I'm beyond thrilled to purchase anything from this seller in particular. They are really amazing. They take really good care of their Bratz Boys and Bratz Girls collection. I assume the Bratz Girls. I don't know for sure about the Bratz Girls. But the Bratz Boys, this seller is amazing caring for them. They are amazing when it comes to packaging them and sending them over. Bubble wrap in a box that is larger than the boxes, and stickers and stamps all over the box with a Fragile logo on it. They are just epic when it comes to caring for their collectibles. And like I said, this Bratz Boy in particular, I wanted to get my hands on because I had heard that the hair was different. It resembled the hair of the other Bratz Boys. It wasn't curly. It was not wavy. It was just a straight buzz cut. And I had never seen something like that for Dylan before. So I was really excited. I was beyond thrilled when the seller actually contacted me and asked me if I was interested in obtaining this one in particular, because I had seen photos of this online before, and I never really thought I was going to get the chance to own one of them. And well, here we are, and I am very excited, and I'm very happy to add this version of Dylan to my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boys. And like I said, the hair on this version of Dylan is very different than most of the others, than all of the other Dylans. Not most, all of the other Dylans. I believe there is a Dylan. I don't remember the series. I do remember he's probably from 2010, 2009, maybe 2011 or 2012, where he has a very short cut, and you can't really tell what kind of hair he has. I really wish I would have purchased that. I believe it was just him. It was Dylan and Cameron who came out that year. And his hair was very similar to Cameron's hair. They were both wearing the same thing. The box was extremely tiny. It was just the doll and the clothes they were wearing, and that was it. They came with no accessories. If I actually find those two, I'll try my best to get my hands on them. But this one in particular has a really similar hairstyle and hair trend to all of the other Bratz Boys in this version. There is just no difference. His hair looks very incredibly similar to the other Bratz Boys. It just does not look in any way or form curly, not to me at least. If you see anything in there that's not what I'm saying, go ahead and let me know. Drop a comment or whatever. But he just looks to me like he has a different type of hair, and I'm very, very intrigued by it. And like I said, I'm just very happy to have him as part of my collection because this is a totally different Dylan than the one I've seen for so long. I never really thought he existed, and to have been able to get him, it means a lot to me. But either way, this is the 2005 StepOff Dylan from the StepOff collection, but not the regular StepOff collection. This is the StepOff collection from the 5th anniversary edition, which is, of course, in the sticker. You can see the sticker right there for the 5th anniversary edition. And, of course, the StepOff words across the entire box. And, of course, his picture on the box. And so this is, like I said, there are two collections of the StepOff version of the Bratz Boys. This happens to be the 5th anniversary edition. And that's pretty much it for my video. I believe this concludes, this video is the last video for the StepOff collection that I have. And that's pretty much the last one. So the next video I'll be uploading with another one of my Bratz Boys. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you then.